Yeah, welcome back to yet again another Chaz Ties experience. We got more breaking news. Yeah. All right. Hey man. White House accuses China of industrial scale theft of AI tech. Ooh. Looks like maybe China got caught with their hand in the pot. Let me just get rid of this. I don't need no cookies. All right, let me have the American flag and the Chinese flag one time next to each other. Oh, so to continue reading, we got to get a subscription. I wonder if I can just refresh. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get a little bit further down. Let me just refresh. You know how it is. If you want to support the cause, you can subscribe today. Yeah, let me just scroll up a little bit so I can read this right here. Okay, the White House on Thursday. We're gonna keep this on the screen. Let me just throw this up here. You know what I'm saying? The White House on Thursday accused China of stealing U.S. artificial labs intellectual property on an industrial scale in a memo that threatens to strain relations ahead of the summit between the US and Chinese leaders next month. How interesting that these things align, don't you think? Okay? So why is this trend why is this important? Obviously because it's adding more tension between the US and China tech rivalry. Um Large scale theft. Very unfortunate to be accused of, especially given the current state of the world. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of moving pieces, and we need our adversaries to just hold tight, sit still just for a little bit. But do you think that the AI race is becoming the new Cold War? If you guys remember the space race and kind of putting it in context a couple of decades ago, how there were there were advances in tech and there were pursuits at hand that seemingly had world at a standstill. That seems to be the case. Oh, how interesting it is how history repeats itself in one form or another. I do believe that we are in yet again another, I would say, Cold War race where the stakes are high and the first one to it will have the chips and they will dictate outwardly the effects of the powers that be. AI is a very serious thing. When you really break it down in terms of its utility, its function, where it can be at any given point in terms of cyber attacks, in terms of, I mean, passing the magna cum laude of Yale right now. I mean, there's just certain things. I mean, flying drones into people. AI is everywhere. Soon enough, they're gonna figure out how to create more viruses. And and I'm just throwing it out there. I think that's gonna be the next state of warfare. I think cyber warfare is here. I think we're done with all the nonsense about attack on terrorism and all that bullshit. I think we are now so far advanced. The shit that we're doing in the sandbox over there, no disrespect, but what we're doing over there, we're really just bullying some people that don't see it coming. But if we were to engage in cyber warfare with China, it's interesting how every couple of years, we had a glitch in the system. Oh, so it was Russia had a little test. Oh, China got balloons flying over. Like, our adversaries are a little bit more advanced, seemingly, than I think we give them credit. And so I really find that this is very alarming. I don't think this is something that should be swept under the rug. Shout out to Reuters for reporting on this, but this is pivotal information to know. All right. The U.S. government has information indicating that foreign entities, principally based in China, are engaged in deliberate industrial scale campaigns to distill the U.S. frontier AI systems. Now, this is from Michael Cassios. Now, he's the director of the White House Office of Science and Tech Policy, and he wrote this in a memo on social media this Thursday. Okay, and he first reported it in the Financial Times. Okay, we're not going to be able to really dive into this article too much, and that's perfectly fine. We do this as best we can. But I just want to know, what are your guys' thoughts? Do you think that this is the new Cold War in 2026, the race for AI? I think so. Let me know below. This has been more news with Chaz, and I appreciate y'all's time, but I gotta go, bro. Peace.